to celebrate the life and witness the union of our two friends, Carolyn and Holden. This venue is of significance to the couple. Is the location of their second date, the source of music and joy, and a place that would rent on a Thursday and allow the use of glitter. We're here to celebrate the coming together in love of these women. Marriage is a time when growing love is made public, when two people share mutual promises. We join in our support of them as they offer themselves to each other. We celebrate their joy, their love, and their experience. I'm not entirely sure I'm qualified to talk about marriage, but here are some sweet words I found on the internet. Despite our differences, love is what we all share. It is the great unifier, a universal truth. No matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing. Love is what you're doing right. That's why you're both standing here. That's why you are all here, to watch them stand up here. We have all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. Before the ceremony, Carolyn asked me to read the back of the DVD, Remembering How to Drum. We are all drummers, and our first jam sessions date back to a duet of heartbeats in the womb. It may be that you've forgotten or simply lost touch with the drummer that you truly are. The lessons on this disc will begin the process of remembering how to drum. This DVD is carefully designed to reinforce basic djembe technique and provide a solid foundation for learning the rich tradition of djembe. I believe real freedom comes from technical mastery, as technique is the practice of bringing the true voice out of a thing. Studying djembe offers such a rich variety of lessons: discipline, focus, independence, interdependence, listening, creativity, and above all, fun. Holden asked me to read from the Holy Canadian Scripture, as this is both a union between two people and two great North American nations. Many people say a great breakfast is the most important meal of the day. When you pair one of our delicious breakfast options with a cup of always fresh coffee, it can also be the most delicious meal of the day. Breakfast available until 5 p.m. every day. Limited breakfast offerings available afternoon. You may also enjoy Original Blend, a medium roast blend expertly roasted with care to deliver a perfect balance of the one of a kind, great taste of Tim Hortons coffee. Holden and Carolyn have prepared vows to read to each other. Carolyn and Holden, the commitment which you are about to make with each other is meant to be a beautiful and momentous expression of your love for each other. As you say your vows to each other, and as you commit your lives to each other, do so in all seriousness, and yet with a deep sense of joy, with deep conviction that you are committing yourselves to a dynamic, growing relationship of trust, mutual support, and caring love. Holden, I will now hand you my phone to read your vows.
I snuggle, snuggle, love you, like a double-double on a cold day which never gets cold, but differently than coffee. Ooh, I think I need the rings, eh?
No.
Or, oh, later, okay. This ring and the traditional Canadian wedding potato to follow represent my eternal love for you. I promise to try and save my farts for you, except when we are showering together. I will look after your stuffies when you are sick. Boo and I will plan surprises for you, many of which will center around opportunities for Boo to tickle you or hide under blankets. Together, we'll look after the stuffies and make sure they get all the snuggles they need. And I promise to eat the Cheetos and artificial cheese products that you will not. And breakfast can be available all day.
Carolyn, now read your vows.
Oh my God.
Pikachu, I choose you to be my wife. I snuggle love you to the moon and back. You make me laugh, even without a tickling ribbit. I look forward to building a life with you, full of sketchy plans, panda magic, and stuffy stories. I accept you as queen of all of the stuffies in the house, and as prime minister, I will look after them when you are away. I promise to never make you choose between me and coffee, and to tell you the same 3 stories every day until both of us are too old to remember them. Stuffies.
Bridesmaids, please bring Rove and Boo forward for the exchange of rings.
I don't know. We're supposed to say stuff on this.
I figured you figure out who goes first.
Okay. I have mine untied.
Okay, you go first. Okay, thanks.
I don't know if I tied them on in the right order. There's not really a right order. There's a right direction, though. It's okay if it's screwed up. Yeah.
We don't know why it was right.
I don't know either.
And
There's
then
microphones. I love you.
Who loves you?
And Rolf loves you. And you're gonna wave to the other stuff.
Stuffies.
Now, we'll have the traditional Canadian wedding potato exchange. For those from south of the border, Holden has asked me to explain why the potato is chosen to symbolize love in Canada. In cooking, your love provides nourishment. In medicine, your love provides protection. In science, your love allows us to discover more about each other. Even though the worst of storms and darkest of places, our love in ourselves will still continue to grow. Although in alcohol, your love makes me drunk, reckless, and open. It is not a representation of the outward beauty that a rose would be able to convey, but of the time and moments that last forever. It can be grown mostly anywhere, be used in many applications, and at first glance, may be nothing special, yet it is. It represents that love for hundreds of different reasons, and that together we can weather through any problems, and shines brightly in any dish. Everyone, from the youngest of toddlers to the eldest of couples, loves someone. Love is everywhere, like a potato. Carolyn and Holden, please take your traditional wedding potatoes for the potato exchange.
I snuggle, snuggle, love you.
I snuggle, snuggle, love you.
Potato. Potato.
Potato.
Potato. But we're supposed to save the potatoes for like a week. So there's stuff you shouldn't
The
finish.
stuff you're just gonna nibble. It's okay.
Okay.
And now, by the power vested in me by the Universal Church of Life, in the goddamn U.S. Supreme Court, you may now kiss.
Does anyone want to throw glitter? We'll close our eyes.
You just throw it back.
Those were a lot louder than I thought. Also, I think I got some lipstick on here.